This is the Phase 10 card game. This is one of our family favorites. We can play this with our sons, anyone that comes over for card night. This is a fun game. It's kind of suspenseful because if you don't pass your phase, you get a little bit frustrated. So the object is to be the first player to complete all 10 phases. In the event of a tie, the person with the lowest score wins. So what do you get? You get all these cards, you get the wilds, the skips, and then you get these two Phase 10 cards. These are going to tell you what phases you have to complete. You want to complete a phase per hand. So what you do is you deal 10 cards to each player. Okay, skips are obvious. Everyone knows what a skip card is. Wild cards are obvious. Everyone knows what those are. Let me explain the phases. So on your turn, you draw one card, either from the top of the pile or from the discard pile, but you only get one. And like I said, you want to complete each phase. So a phase is a combination of cards, sets, runs, colors, etc. So let me shuffle these up for you and I'll explain it to you. So the first one is 2 sets of 3. That should be basic, but I'm going to show you anyways. It's any number that you want, that you get, and they can be any colors, as long as you have 2 numbers and 3 cards of each. You can't lay down until you have both, because that completes your set. Now, to finish that round while you're waiting, you can continue to add your 12s and your 2s, or you can just discard them, and you want to go out before your partner does. The next one is 1 run of 4, 1 set of 3. Any run of numbers will work for this, okay? I just chose 6, 7, 8, 9. Again, any colors will work as long as it's a run. That's the main thing. So for the next one, phase 3, you're going to get 1 set of 4, 1 run of 4. This is usually where people kind of get stuck on. So here's your set of 4. Again, any 4 numbers or any 4 colors, and then your run, your 5, 6, 7, 8. So say I had a wild card. That could take the place and I could still lay down. So a wild card is obvious. It can take the place of any card, okay? And you can use as many as you need to. And you just have to say what that number is. Now say you also have a 4 in your hand or a 7. You pick up a 7 later. You can't take that wild card back and put the 7 in its place. Just know that, okay? That's a good tip. Now, you can use as many wild cards as you need, but you can only complete 1 phase per hand. Okay, so let's see. The next one is a run of 7. This should be basic, but again, you have to have 7 cards to lay down, okay, to complete this phase. And it can be any 7. This is usually an easy one to complete, and so are the next 2, because you just have to do runs of certain numbers. And since it can be any color, it's kind of easier to get this when you're on this phase. So just a heads up, if you're behind and your person you're playing with is on this one, they're probably going to get it before you. So this is a fun game. We have taught our 11-year-old son this game, and our older son plays it with us, but it is suspenseful. You do complete all 10 phases. That's how you win. And again, in the event of a tie, if 2 people both complete all 10 phases, it's the person with the lowest points. The points are added up at after each round, and the scores and the amount per point is written in the instructions. So check on those and make sure you know those, and you have to keep tabs at the end of each hand. But that's how you play. It's a fun family game, and we recommend it.